Paige didn't invite me to a sleepover. All the girls were invited to, and didn't even sit by me at lunch.
She didn't sit by your lunch today?
No.
And she didn't invite you to sleep over?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't want to bring this up because I didn't know if it was my business, but when I was watching you guys last week when Paige came over to do homework, you kind of seemed a bit rude. You were on your phone the whole time. You seemed short with her when, she just was there to do homework. And so maybe because of how you were with her last week, she doesn't want to hang out with you next week.
Well, of course I was on my phone. I was looking up definitions for the whole reason why she came over. And we were doing homework. That's what we're supposed to do. We weren't going to talk the whole time.
Well, maybe you need to see why she didn't invite you. What's behind it? Her side of the story of what's going on with her and why she didn't invite you to that.
You just want me to go up to her and ask her, why didn't you invite me?
Not a bad idea.
That's a terrible idea.
Well, it's a bummer not being able to go to sleepover, but you've gone to a lot of sleepovers. If we look back over the years, you and Paige have lived close to each other for almost all of your lives, and you've had so many sleepovers, and just missing out on one, it's not that big of a deal.
It is a big deal to me because I want to be invited to sleepovers. I want to go and hang out with my friends.
I think you're overreacting.
I'm not overreacting.
You know what? It seems like you're having
This
a
is
10
not-
reaction
Why?
to a 2
I
situation.
don't understand why you're doing
You
this.
are absolutely
No.
overreacting. It's just a simple sleepover.
Why are you doing that?
I think you are overreacting
I'm
and
not.
getting really emotional about
I'm
it.
not overreacting.
I think missing one sleepover is not that big of a deal.
Okay, cool. That doesn't help anything.
It's only one time. When I was in college, my best friends who were my roommates, each and every one of them went to Southern California on spring break and they were gone for 7 days and they didn't invite me. And that was a trip where 2 of the friends came up with a business idea that became very successful and I was not invited. That was 7 days I wasn't invited and a business I wasn't even invited. I think missing one sleepover is not that big of a deal. Hey, I got an idea. I know Paige's dad. What if I just text him and say, hey, there was an oversight. He can say something to Paige and then she can invite you and it'll be all fixed.
No, that's so embarrassing. They're gonna think I'm a snitch, like I tell you everything.
Well, what about this idea? There's been those friends that you've wanted to invite over. This is a perfect opportunity. We have an open night. You can invite those friends over and we have a better sleepover and it can happen here at the house.
That doesn't fix the fact that I wasn't invited to the sleepover.
Okay. daddy-daughter date, we'll go out to ice cream.
Ice cream doesn't fix it either. I still have to go to school on Monday and face the fact that I wasn't invited.
I'm just trying to help. Listen, I know this is a real bummer. But if you look on the bright side, you've had so many things that are going on. Over the last week, you had horse lessons, you had volleyball, you've had tons of homework, and now you have an open night where you don't have to do anything. I think this is a great thing. When your friends are hanging out, you can just relax.
I don't want to relax. It's not fun when I'm alone. I want to hang out with my friends.